Hey, it's Steady Steve. Please like and subscribe. Please click on the Deck Heroes icon. Click on subscribe. 100% free. Apart from the blood in, blood out. I'm just joking. Anyway, this is the Luce talent tree. It is very disappointing that it does not have the smite damage talent tree. That would be awesome. Would immediately move Luce to the next level. And he's still good, but you know what I mean. It's just a real shame. Just doing a deeper dive, like I've done for other commanders, what I think the talent tree should be. I think the options for Luce are very limited in terms of like the variations. It would just be a wiggle, really, I believe, beyond this talent tree, mainly because of this versatility end of the tree. Let's quickly give the reasons why I did not invest beyond what I did now. I did take a minimal increase in attack. Of course, the attack goes towards the smite damage. There's a variable towards smite damage, which would increase it. Good. We gain 1.5% health. It's quite expensive to get that 1.5% health. 3 talent points. It is what it is, but we were never going to go for gathering speed. We were never going to go for use him as a garrison and all that stuff. It's just not relevant for what we're aiming for. We're going to use him for PvP, player versus player. You know what I mean? Nothing else. Similar for this in the barbarians, irrelevant. And when attacking a cities again, irrelevant as much as anything else. Oops. On this side of the tree, the versatility tree. Right, let's go into the heart of things. Attack. Again, boosting attack. Attack is going to be a variable towards smite damage, the active skill. Boosting the attack boosts smite damage. Which, just going to have a very, very, very quick aside, which is contrary to the skill damage tree, where only boosted skill damage will boost the skill damage outcomes. For this, as again, attack is a variable towards that active skill. Very exciting, very exciting. So anyway, what do we choose? Fight to the death. This commander's troop deals 6% more damage, but also takes 3% more damage. Okay, giveth and taketh away, basically. And before that, Lord of War. This commander's troop gains a bonus to attack upon entering battle. And the battle will equal, or the bonus will equal, 1.5 times the commander's star level. And I'm star level 5, which is the maximum. We'll take it. It's kind of weak sauce, but we'll just take it anyway. Okay, let's go here. Effortless. While in combat, this commander's troop gains a 2.5 bonus to damage dealt every 10 seconds. Up to 10%. Of course, you'll take it. That's brilliant. That means normal damage and that smite damage. And the skill damage, no, the smite damage, it is smite damage. It's not, don't worry about it. And the smite damage for Luce, we'll take that. Ooh. You're unlikely in PvP to be battling people on long periods, unless they're very confident. But anyway, we'll take any kind of bonus. Great. Burning Blood. Whenever this commander's troop is hit with any type of basic attack, it gains 6 rage. So there's so every other second we'll attack and then they will counter attack us. Okay? And then we will rely on our defense stats. When they are counter attacking against us, we gain 6 extra rage, aka every other second. Yes, we'll do that. Thank you. Got to, innit? Anyway, let's go here. Victory Charge. Whenever this commander's troop defeats another governor's troop, excluding garrisons, don't worry about that. It's not what we're going to use it for. We're not going to use it for rallies. You gain 6% attack for 10 seconds. And this effect will be lost if their troop exits combat. Does that mean their troop exit combat is in defeated? Because if it rolled on for the next battle, which I'm not sure that it would, then this is relevant. It's got it, yeah. No, it must be, yeah. So beyond the first battle, it lasts 10 seconds into the next battle. It's 6% attack. I know it goes towards the smite damage calculator. That's still weak sauce, but it all adds up. We'll take it. Unyielding, this commander's troop deals 1.5% more counterattack damage of all types. I do not believe counterattack goes towards that is a variable towards the smite damage. It might be. I don't think it is. The only reason why there's a doubt, for skill damage, it says all types of skill damage. I wonder if that's also got something in the counterattack. Never know. I know this is smite, but I wonder if it's some description out there which gives a hint that there's different types of smite damage. I will check, and I'll update one of these days. But anyway, we'll take that. Start off at the bottom this time. Armored joints. This commander's troop takes 1.5% less damage. Of course, that's lovely. That means normal damage and any kind of skill or smite damage that we receive. So damage in its entirety. So yeah, we'll take that. 1.5, but yeah, we'll take it. Martial Mastery. This commander's troop deals 6% more normal damage of all types. Brackets, that contributes towards your active skill, your smite skill, but also deals 3% less damage of all types. Well, we don't deal skill damage with Luce, so high five. The one that I did leave untouched is this last stand. Okay, let's read it. The buff. Whenever this commander's troop launches any type of basic attack, so that will be attack and counter attack every second, basically. We'll have a calculation of that 10%. There's a 10% chance to gain a 2% bonus to damage dealt for 3 seconds, though it cannot use active skills during that time. So this is, as I read it anyway, and as I've always thought, I could be wrong, I don't think I am. If this last stand triggers, you get a 2% bonus to damage, but you do not have your active skill won't trigger. Or maybe it would override that active skill trick. If it's going to last for 3 seconds, your active skill, the way I read it, this will override that and just turn that active skill into an additional 2% damage. Or is it that your active skill might, if active skill triggers in the first second and this triggers in the second, you just get a bonus to that damage. That's very possible as well. But if it say this last 2 seconds, so if this triggers the second before the active skill's due to trigger, then the active skill will not trigger at all. If it happens on the same second that the active skill is due to trigger, the active skill will not trigger at all. But if it happens the second after the active skill has triggered, or in the second or third second, then you get this bonus too. Basically, no. It's a long explanation, but I think it needed it. No is the answer. I'm keeping that as it is, untouched. Then we left with this tree, the infantry tree. Right, so I've already done quite a lot on the left. Let's just see what I didn't touch. Let's go this one first. Hold the line. If this commander's troop contains only infantry units, whenever it is hit with a basic attack, it has a 10% chance to take 5% less damage, and that will scale up to say 20% less damage. So there's a 20% chance there's a 10% chance to take 20% less damage every other second, aka in the counter-attack phase. Otherwise known as there's a 90% chance that nothing happens here. That is why I left it untouched. Up to you. Let's look at the right side of this tree. It's really weak. Obviously, this is going to be March speed. We can gain up to 6% March speed. Garbage. But again, you can run to me or march to me very quick. I've optimized my attack. I've optimized my defense. I've optimized my health. I've optimized my, smite damage in this instance, but can be skill damage as well. If you're looking at the same tree for the commanders, weak source, March speed, and even more March speed to get there. So that's 2 talent points, 5 talent points wasted. That'd be another 2. 7 talent points wasted. Okay, so we'll gain attack there, 2%. Health, that would be nice. But basically the right side of this tree, don't even bother. Just for me to get to this skill, if I was bothered about it, let's read it anyway. Whenever this commander's troop launches a basic attack, it has a 10% chance to reduce the target's march speed. Oh my gosh, garbage. So that's 4. This is kind of weak as well. Just, you know, we'd take it, but it's not like going to change the world. So 4 talent points, 6 talent points. Maybe I'll let them off with this 2. 4 wasted. We'll take this 2 though. That'll be 6 wasted. 6 wasted. 6 wasted talent points to go to this. No. No. Similarly, 3 and 2 there. 5 wasted talent points to get march speed there. And yeah, to get this health, which would be useful, and you can only get 1%, you'd have to sacrifice the 2 talent points. So you have 6% march speed, completely pointless. So I'm pretty confident overall that there's no options other than this talent tree as optimal for Luce. I rest my case, Your Honour. Basically, any comments in... if you've got any thoughts, basically, how I can move this forwards, or maybe you've got an opinion on The Last Stand. I don't think it's good to even dabble with that or touch it. I'm really not a march speed man, so I would never go down that side of the tree. And I'd seriously doubt if anybody's going to convince me to, or try to convince me about the versatility end of this tree. I think we're left with these options. Maybe that hold the line instead of... Well, what would you trade? So you've got a 10% chance to take, well, if you maximize it at 20% less damage, 10% chance to take 20% less damage. 4 talent points, what would you sacrifice? Guaranteed 1% defense. 6% health. Just wouldn't do it. Just would not do it. I wouldn't do it anyway. So anyway, please like, subscribe. Daddy Steve, and I'm out.